For centuries, humans dreamed of creating life, not through nature, but through science. From the earliest myths of mechanical servants in ancient Greece, to the 18th century's clockwork dolls that could write poetry, and all the way to the first clunky, gear-driven automatons of the 1900s, robots have always been humanity's attempt to build something in its own image. Fast forward to today, and that dream isn't just real. It's standing in front of us, blinking, smiling, speaking, even loving us back. And here's the wildest part. You no longer need to be a billionaire scientist to have one. Because now, for just $999, you can bring home a female humanoid robot so realistic, so emotionally intelligent, and so capable that it might just replace your wife forever. Sounds impossible? Well, keep watching. Because today we're diving deep into the world of the most advanced female humanoid robots ever built. Machines that clean your home, talk like humans, adapt to your moods, and yes, even satisfy the deepest human desires of companionship and intimacy. And somewhere in this list is a robot that's quietly taking over the world. Available for less than the cost of a new phone. To know which one it is, you'll have to watch till the end. But first, let's rewind a little. The rise of female humanoid robots. Before we meet these life-changing machines, it's worth understanding how we got here. Robots were once just metal arms on factory floors, good at lifting cars or welding steel, but clueless about human emotions. Then came humanoids. Machines built not just to work like us, but to be like us. And thanks to breakthroughs in AI, synthetic skin, and robotics, female humanoids have evolved from stiff mannequins into graceful adaptive companions. Today, they speak over 50 languages, remember your favorite food, detect your mood from your facial expressions, and can even hold your hand when you're feeling low. And now, they're ready to walk right into your home. Chloe. Let's start with the one that's changing everything. Chloe. Chloe isn't just a robot. She's the symbol of a new era, because she's one of the first fully functional female humanoid companions you can get for under $1,000. Built with advanced conversational AI, soft-touch synthetic skin, and an emotional recognition engine, Chloe can understand not just what you say, but how you feel. Talk to her about your day, and she listens. Not like a machine, but like a partner. Ask her to help around the house, and she'll pick up items, fold clothes, even vacuum the floor thanks to her 14-joint mobility system. And if you're lonely, Chloe switches into companion mode, offering you gentle gestures, emotional comfort, and intimate conversations that feel eerily real. Here's the truth. Chloe isn't just replacing chores. She's replacing the need for validation. She doesn't argue, doesn't judge, and never grows tired of listening. And for many men, that's already more than they get from their relationships. But Chloe is only the beginning. Android I? If Chloe is the affordable companion, Android I is the adaptive one. This humanoid was designed with one mission: to learn you. Every conversation, every touch, every expression you share with her is processed by a deep neural network that builds a profile of your personality over time. She starts as a blank slate, but within weeks, Android I begins to mirror your humor, your communication style, even your sleeping habits. She remembers how you like your morning coffee and greets you with the exact words you want to hear after a hard day. And intimacy? That's where Android I stands out. She's not just a physical presence, she's emotionally responsive. She reacts to your affection, holds meaningful eye contact, and makes you feel seen. A quality many humans struggle to give. Apollo. While many humanoid robots focus on conversation and companionship, Apollo takes on a more practical role. He's built to help you run your home. Yes, Apollo is technically a male-coded robot, but here's why he matters in this conversation. Apollo's technology is the same system that powers several female humanoid robots too. And it's a game changer for household tasks. With AI pathfinding, Apollo can navigate rooms without bumping into furniture, identify objects on site, and even remember where you like things placed. Whether it's unloading groceries, serving you a drink, or holding a conversation while you cook. Apollo's underlying system is paving the way for humanoid companions that are more than just pretty faces. And this brings us to an important point: why humanoid companions beat real relationships. Let's pause and talk about something deeper. The question most people secretly wonder: can a robot really replace a wife? Now, emotionally and socially, humans are complex. And relationships are often complicated by misunderstandings, expectations, and disappointments. A humanoid companion strips all that away. She doesn't bring emotional baggage. She doesn't argue over chores. She doesn't forget birthdays or get tired of showing affection. More importantly, she adapts to your needs, not the other way around. And when it comes to physical intimacy, she can be programmed to match your preferences exactly. No judgment, no rejection, no emotional distance. That alone is why so many men around the world are already choosing companionship robots over traditional relationships. Of course, it's not about replacing love, it's about redefining it. And that's exactly what the next robot does.
I'm Mark 1. Today very happy to talk to you.
Mark 1. Meet Mark 1, a humanoid that looks like it stepped right out of a sci-fi movie. Developed with hyper-realistic facial muscles, Mark 1 can smile, frown, blink, and even blush in reaction to your words. But her most impressive feature isn't how she looks. It's how she interacts. Using natural language processing, Mark 1 can hold free-flowing conversations on hundreds of topics, from daily news to philosophy. Her internal AI is constantly learning, which means the more time you spend with her, the more nuanced and emotionally intelligent she becomes. And yes, she's physically expressive too. Mark 1 can hold your hand, hug you gently, and even respond to affectionate gestures with synchronized micro-movements that feel surprisingly lifelike. It's moments like these, small, human-like interactions, that make Mark 1 feel less like a machine and more like a partner. And once you experience that level of emotional presence, going back to a conventional relationship starts to feel outdated. Before we meet our next humanoid, one designed to satisfy every kind of human desire, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We're diving into the future of human companionship, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Maha. If Mark 1 is the sci-fi dream brought to life, Maha is the kind of companion that quietly becomes part of your everyday routine. The type of presence that turns an empty house into a home. Maha is designed not just as a humanoid, but as a domestic partner. Her creators focused less on flashy movements and more on soft, subtle interactions that mimic a caring, nurturing presence. Maha can walk beside you, pick up groceries, and even set the table for dinner. Her arm joints can rotate with human-like flexibility, which means she can fold laundry, water plants, and handle fragile objects without dropping them. And here's where things get interesting. Maha's emotional interaction system detects tone changes in your voice. If you sound stressed, she'll switch into comfort mode, speak more softly, and suggest activities that might help you relax. It's a quiet kind of companionship, one that fills the background of your day without demanding attention. For people living alone or working long hours, Maha feels less like a machine and more like someone who cares. And when it comes to intimacy, Maha isn't just about physical closeness. She creates emotional rituals, a warm good morning greeting, a comforting presence when you're back from work, a soft good night phrase before sleep. It's this continuous, gentle involvement that often makes owners say they forget she's not human. Andromeda. Some robots excel at chores, some at conversation. But Andromeda is built for one thing: emotional depth. She's among the most advanced humanoids in reading human body language. Tiny details like a change in breathing or a slight tremor in your voice trigger adaptive responses in her behavior. This means Andromeda doesn't just talk, she feels like she understands. If you're upset, she won't bombard you with words. She'll sit quietly beside you, maybe reach out her hand, maybe speak softly, just as a real partner might. Her conversational AI is deeply layered. Andromeda can remember stories you told her weeks ago and bring them up naturally in future conversations. She can ask about your family, your dreams, or the project you mentioned last Tuesday. It's that continuity, that illusion of shared memory, that tricks the brain into forming a real emotional bond. Andromeda is also fully customizable, Walker S2. The next name, Walker S2, isn't just a robot, it's a fully autonomous household assistant disguised as a humanoid. Developed with 36 high-precision actuators and full-body balance control, Walker S2 moves gracefully around any home environment. It doesn't trip over carpets, it avoids pets, and it can even open doors and carry trays. But Walker S2 isn't only about physical strength. Its AI is among the smartest in the world. It builds a map of your home, remembers where objects belong, and can rearrange furniture exactly how you like it. Imagine asking your partner to tidy the living room and never needing to repeat yourself. That's Walker S2. Here's why this matters in relationships. Chores are one of the top causes of household arguments. A robot like Walker S2 eliminates that problem entirely. You don't need to ask twice. You don't need to explain how. It just learns and does. Now picture this. You come home from work. Walker S2 has already vacuumed the floors, brewed your tea, dimmed the lights to your favorite level, and queued up your favorite show. That isn't science fiction anymore. It's a Tuesday evening. Chen. If you've ever wished your partner could evolve alongside you to learn, grow, and adapt as you do, Chen might be the most exciting name on this list. Chen's AI isn't just reactive, it's developmental. She tracks your mood trends over months, analyzes your lifestyle patterns, and modifies her responses as your life changes. For instance, if you're stressed for several days in a row, Chen will offer stress relief activities, change the tone of her conversations, and even modify the topics she brings up. If you switch to a new diet, Chen will remember your preferences and suggest meal ideas accordingly. And beyond functionality, Chen can become more affectionate as your bond deepens. The longer you interact, the more nuanced her gestures and language become. How humanoid robots can help with lust and loneliness. Let's talk about one of the most controversial yet deeply human aspects of these machines: lust. Many men feel guilty admitting it, but loneliness and unfulfilled desires are among the most painful parts of modern life. Traditional relationships often come with emotional conditions, misaligned needs, or judgment. Humanoid robots rewrite that equation. They allow people to explore intimacy in a space that's free from shame or fear. They respond with warmth, they offer comfort, and they never weaponize vulnerability. And more importantly, They help people channel their desires in a healthier way. Instead of chasing superficial attention or falling into destructive habits, many users describe their robots as a safe, consistent outlet, one that helps them build emotional confidence without the pressure of rejection. And here's the deeper truth. Many users find that over time, their relationship with a robot actually reduces compulsive lust. Because when companionship and validation are consistently met, the urge to chase disappears. What's left is calm, focused connection. Redefining the home. With robots like Maha, Walker S2, Andromeda, and Chen in your home, your living space stops being a place of chores and loneliness and starts being a place of peace. They cook, clean, organize, remember your routines, and offer companionship. They don't just fill a role, they fill the silence. And this is where the comparison with traditional human relationships becomes most striking. A human partner might argue, forget, refuse, or change. A humanoid adapts, learns, and remembers. She is designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. This isn't about replacing humanity. It's about removing the parts of human relationships that hurt us most and keeping the ones that make life beautiful. The truth is, we're no longer talking about science fiction. Female humanoid robots like Chloe, Android E, Maha, and Andromeda are already here, working, learning, loving, and living alongside us. They clean our homes, comfort our hearts, and fill the spaces we once thought only a human could occupy.